Cravings for sweets or refined carbohydrates may seem harmless at first, just a momentary indulgence after a long day or a quick pick-me-up in the afternoon. But when these cravings become frequent, they serve as one of the earliest warning signs of blood sugar instability and potential insulin resistance. The body's desire for quick sugar hits often reflects a deeper imbalance. Cells are no longer using glucose efficiently, leading to energy crashes that make the brain demand more sugar for relief. This creates a repeating cycle. Eating refined carbs causes a sharp glucose spike, followed by a crash that triggers renewed hunger and fatigue. Over time, this pattern pushes the pancreas to release more insulin, gradually dulling the body's response to it and increasing the risk of prediabetes or metabolic syndrome. The warning is that what feels like a simple sweet tooth can, in reality, mark the beginning of chronic glucose dysregulation. People who find themselves craving sweets after every meal or relying on snacks to maintain focus may already be experiencing mild fluctuations in insulin sensitivity. These cravings are not about weak willpower but about biochemistry. When insulin remains elevated for too long, the body's cells are locked out from using energy properly, leaving sugar circulating in the blood. The result is a persistent hunger that no amount of refined food can satisfy. The positive news is that these cravings can be reversed through deliberate dietary and lifestyle adjustments that retrain the body's metabolism to favor stability over spikes. The first step is to replace refined carbohydrates with complex, fiber-rich alternatives such as quinoa, brown rice, oats, barley, or whole wheat. These foods digest more slowly, release glucose gradually, and help smooth the peaks and troughs that drive sugar cravings. Whole fruits like berries, apples, and pears provide natural sweetness alongside fiber, antioxidants, and water, satisfying the palate without overwhelming the bloodstream with sudden sugar surges. Pairing these carbohydrates with protein or healthy fats, such as yogurt with nuts, oatmeal with chia seeds, or an apple with almond butter, further stabilizes energy and prolongs satiety. Another crucial instruction is to plan meals mindfully. Skipping meals or consuming sugary snacks on an empty stomach amplifies cravings because it allows blood sugar to drop too low. Eating balanced meals every 4 to 5 hours helps keep glucose consistent, preventing the extreme hunger that drives impulsive eating. A balanced plate should include a source of lean protein, a healthy fat, and high-fiber carbohydrates in roughly equal portions. Hydration also plays an underestimated role. Mild dehydration often mimics hunger, leading people to reach for sugary foods when the body actually needs water. Physical activity has a profound effect on curbing cravings. Exercise increases insulin sensitivity and helps muscles draw glucose out of the bloodstream, making sugar fluctuations less extreme. A brisk 20-minute walk after eating can noticeably reduce the urge for dessert or snacks later in the evening. Strength training 2 or 3 times weekly also improves how the body stores and uses energy, creating a long-term buffer against sugar highs and lows. Combined with sufficient sleep, at least 7 hours per night, this routine supports the hormonal balance that keeps appetite under control. Sleep deprivation, by contrast, raises ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and lowers leptin, the satiety hormone, directly increasing cravings for high-calorie, sugary foods. Stress management is equally essential, as stress hormones such as cortisol heighten the brain's desire for quick glucose sources. Many people mistake stress eating for hunger, but what's happening is a physiological demand for fast energy to cope with tension. Mindful breathing, meditation, spending time outdoors, or even short digital breaks can lower stress levels and make it easier to distinguish emotional hunger from true physical need. The warning remains that ignoring frequent sugar cravings can lead to more than just weight gain. It can initiate a gradual erosion of metabolic health that may go unnoticed for years. However, the positive aspect is that these cravings respond quickly to balanced nourishment and consistent habits. Within a few weeks of choosing whole foods, hydrating well, and maintaining steady meal patterns, most people notice reduced cravings, improved focus, and more consistent energy. To make the transformation sustainable, it's vital to create an environment that supports your goals. Keep healthy snacks visible, store sweets out of immediate reach, and prepare nourishing meals in advance. When you do choose to indulge, do so consciously. Enjoy small portions slowly and pair them with protein or fiber to soften the impact on blood sugar. Over time, as your metabolism rebalances, your body will begin to crave what it truly needs: stable energy, natural sweetness, and the calm clarity that comes from nutritional harmony. By replacing quick fixes with mindful nourishment, you not only reduce the urge for sugar but also strengthen your overall resilience, turning what was once a warning signal into a sign of restored metabolic control and lasting vitality.